Decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Not every little thing needs reporting. Days like this make me glad to be alive. Oh dear, what am I to do?
All this work? The world could use more places like
When
this.
does my want end? That's been forgotten. Well, heavens, no! So dull when there's nothing doing.
I'm a goner.
The hunting for one day.
Well met, son. How might I be of use?
Can't leave things half done.
Whoa. What manner of fish is
Wouldn't last
this?
a day without me. If I could, cleaning and I'm too tired. Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
There's a ladder here.
After you were risen.
I suppose I could visit someplace new.
Often we forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Waste, as they say.
My mayhaps.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Can't put a price on peace. My day with an awful toil.
I love waking up knowing anything.
Not a lot more. All my troubles clean away this place.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Hunting for one day.
That looks...
Yeah? What is it? What was it I had to do? I see which way the wind's blowing. Got to keep it together. Counting on us. Don't let me down. What now?
I hope to turn in for the night.
your kit right here.
Just as dull as the last.
I suppose I could indulge. I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Any one of these fine pieces will...
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
I brought you something.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanism. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Well, let's keep our noses to the grindstone that we might do it again soon.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks. So, we meet again.
chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the—
Do come again!
I've... Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Not a care in the world. Just
Well
as it
met,
should
sir.
be.
Bunch of dullards, the lot of them.
He's right.